Hey everybody, I didn't really plan to do this right now, but this is a spread I was telling you about a while ago that I had did after just doing one of my normal 3-card spreads. And then I had wanted to know some more info, so I did a spread for a 3-card spread at the same time for every sign. And I was just wondering how receptive people who watch my videos would be to this. And I'm just going to do a really quick reading of what I got for each sign. And I think this is the reading I was telling you that I liked and I would be doing in the future, depending on the response. So I did a fire, air, water, and earth were the 4 sets of cards I drew. And the first set of cards was for fire. I got the High Priestess Major Arcana in reverse. I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and then I got the Chariot upright. And I felt like this, first of all, you have some water influences in your life. It's a water and a pentacle time for you. When I laid these, I didn't ask for the week or the day or the month. I just asked for what's going on. So it's an emotional and a financial time for you because we've got Scorpio, Cancer, and Earth in the Pentacle card. So you're going through some emotional things and financial things. I think those are the 2 major areas in your life right now that are at your utmost attention and that you're giving the most attention and care to at this time. Care and contemplation too. I think with the High Priestess upside down, you have some ideals, some theories about either spiritual beliefs, the beliefs in life, the beliefs, the way you want to live your life, who you want to be. I think you're expressing those. With this upside down, I didn't read this as a bad card. When it's right side up, all these things are true. I mean, she is the connection between the higher and the lower realms. I mean, she is the all-knowing. You've heard me say this in many videos, the light, the dark, the Torah, the above, below. You know, and she represents everything like that, and she keeps it to herself. She is very self-contained, very powerful within. She is a self-controlled woman. It's almost like if you think of Scorpio, if you really were to think of a Scorpio that took all of their powers and the things that they were capable of and used them for good and positive, that would embody a Scorpio to me because they're very powerful. But a lot of times you can see that come out in negative ways. But with this in reverse, I read it to mean all those things, but that you're letting it out, that you're actually talking to people about what you believe, how you feel, what some of your ideals are when it comes to spirituality, relationships, religion, that kind of thing. With the 5 of Pentacles reverse, I feel like you are getting a hold on, or you are seeing your financial situation in a different way. You are looking up. You are seeing a positive spin on your finances, even if you aren't quite at that place. With this card, I don't feel like you're necessarily where you want to be or at a milestone you want to reach, but you're getting there. It's right around the corner, as in it can happen tomorrow. Because when you notice your mindset starts to change, then you notice your situation starts to change. And that's why I said, even if it hasn't changed right at this minute, at this moment, it's about to happen like so fast. I can't even tell you how fast. And then to cap it off, you came out with the Chariot. Like I said, you're going to push onward. You're going to push forward. You're going to move on with strength, confidence. Nobody's going to be able to stop you. It doesn't matter about people's opinions, what they're saying, because you are moving forward with knowledge, wisdom of yourself and of a higher realm, and you are going to go forth in your travels and carry what you believe, your message, your goals, or your aims. You are going to see those through. So all of these things that are unfolding and coming out and you're being expressive about, you're going to go full force ahead with those things and accomplish and see your life how you envision seeing your life. Next, for the air signs, I got the Sun in reverse. I got the 8 of Cups in reverse. And I've got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, the 10 of Swords right side up. When I got the Sun in reverse, when you look at the Sun straight up, this card says everything joyous. It's not the World card. Okay, the World card, you can get anything that comes in the world. The world is full of good and bad. As you guys know, the world can be a beautiful place and things can happen so treacherous in the world you couldn't even imagine it or mentally fathom it. But when you get the Sun card, to me, Major Arcana, the Sun card is saying it's the world, but it's all the beautiful things, all the bright, all the joyous. I mean, you've got this horse, unicorn, whatever you want to call it, this red staff, this flag, and the staff, and this beautiful bright color, the bright yellow, the kids, the joy, the flower, the stability, like this Mortimer back here, whatever this foundation is, it's like a foundation of joy, of happiness, of all things that you feel being a child just on a summer day. Like those are the best times in life. So it came out in reverse. So it, you know, I don't take that to be a bad card. I just take that to mean you're not seeing it. You know, you need to come around to see that this is your position. And I think that that really is more so is action oriented. If you're feeling it in your mind, you got to be action oriented. So this is an action. The sun is an action oriented card to me. You know what I mean? When I think of sun, I think of fire. I think of fire signs. So being action oriented. Don't stop for a moment, because I won't dare say this was a bad card for air signs, because this is a beautiful card. And even in the upright, it just means a small shift in either your action or your thinking. But I don't feel like it's the thinking. I feel like it's the action. I feel like the thinking is there. Then you got the Eight of Cups upside down, and you realize, you know, you're walking away from something. And I almost think this is bittersweet. I don't think it's a bad situation that you're walking away from. I think, you know, cups, this is emotion. You see the water. You see, you know, the 8 cups here, and he's leaving them behind. So these cups look plentiful. I mean, this looks like a card of almost emotional richness to me, being full, you know, having all the drinks you can have. You know, if you've got all this cups with drinks or wine, you know, you're a person who has monetary stability. You're a person who has clout. You're a person who's well-to-do. But yet you turn your back on this nourishment and this stability here, and you're going to make this arduous journey through the hills, through the mountains, through the rivers, through the nighttime, through the daytime. Because you know, just beyond yonder lies greener pastures. This is not a card saying you think the grass is greener on the other side. It's saying you recognize what you're leaving behind, because you know there's more. You can't stop there. There's something greater. So that's why I didn't think that was a bad card at all. Coming out in reverse, though, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't go back to what you know. You have to face whatever fears you have and step out on faith in whatever area of your life this pertains to. In reverse, I feel like it means the same, but don't get stuck. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards and just settle. Even if things seem good. I mean, every day that you have on this earth is a day to push those limits, to test those limits, to live life, to discover something new, to learn something new. You know, so that's what that card is saying to me. And I feel like with the last card sort of functioning as the outcome card, that if you do get stuck, you know, and what you may go through as you go through this journey, that journey may entail painful communications, painful thoughts, dreams at night, painful words from others, hurtful things. Maybe people that you thought would support you maybe aren't supporting you. Maybe you're finding out, you know, some friends are stabbing you in the back. I mean, this card really truly says what it is. It's being stabbed in the back. And swords always mean communication. And this is swift communication. It's like it's happening all at once. It is a 10, which 10s represent like the ending of the cycle is the highest you can go in the numbered cards and the suits. So, you know, whatever pain, whatever strife that you were going through, I feel like these swords are already there. It is time to remove the swords and go to the next level. I don't feel like this is anything that's coming. I don't necessarily think you've got some big woe-to-do to worry about. I just think this is where you've been. It's where you've been, and it may be where you are, but the 10 of Swords doesn't trump the sun, even in reverse. So this will not last. This is coming to pass. This is coming to pass. It may have already come to pass. Not all the way. It's on its way out. You're either halfway or at the end point of where you need to be. And sorry for me not holding the camera right. I don't usually do my readings like this. Let me hurry up before my camera stops. All right, water signs, my sign. Queen of Swords, swift communication. You can either fight or you can talk. But either way, business is going to be handled. We're going to sit at the table. We're going to come to an arrangement. Cancer, you or someone else, you're going to pretty much lay down the ground rules and the boundaries, and thy word will be bond. That's what I get from that. 3 of Pentacles reversed. So 3 of Pentacles reversed. In the upright, this gives me you doing your work, people overseeing your work, admiring the job you're doing. Don't get lazy. If you find yourself in any situation with 3 people, 3 bosses, even if that was a love relationship, 3 people or whatever like that, just remember the Queen of Swords. And you got 2 swords. So Pentacles are earthly stability, worldly stability. Swords are communication. Like I said, the Queen is already going to lay it down. The Knight of Swords is coming in at the end with the Queen's message. And this is swift communication. And he's coming in ready to fight. I mean, if he has to fight, that sword is raised. And even the horse, he looks like he is riding that horse and he can't get there fast enough. You see the trees swaying in the background. The orange kind of like fire road almost, at the bottom. So he's coming in swift with this communication. So Cancer, you really ain't taking no shit. I mean, I think you have you're finding yourself. You're on a constant journey to find yourself, and you're conscious of that. And you ain't going to take no shit. Even if you slacking or something's going on, it's for a reason. You're not getting along with these 2 people watching you. You feeling like you should maybe be your own boss. What's going on? You lay down the law, you lay down the rules, and you just gonna back it up. And that's just gonna be what it is. So this time for Cancer, it's about communication. And one thing I would say that our water signs, and I'm saying Cancer because I'm a Cancer, but these were for the elements. So they are for all signs according to your element. Moon, rising, or sun. Mainly your sun is what I'm doing it for, but you can always go by your moon and rising ones as well. So I'm saying Cancer, but this is for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This was the water. So it's about communication and something going on with just your position in life, career. I don't even feel like it's so much the monetary dollar. We already know that's not in the right place, and you're not happy with that, and you're making some changes with that. But this is more like your position and how you feel and where you are, and really taking a look at that and change and having some communication and some real dealings go on about that. I feel like this is on the work front. It could be in relationships too, even with friends. But these are stern communications, and people are going to stick to what they say. Water signs, you're going to stick to what you're saying. If this somebody's coming in, that's how they're operating. They're not playing. You can try to fight it, but people are sticking to what they say in the water reading. Coming over to the earth element. Earth element, this means choices, wonderment. You don't know what to choose. It could be big, bad, or good. You got some stuff in front of you and you just don't know what to choose. You're in merriment. It is the 7 of Cups. So, it's just emotions. And I feel like that's in real life too. You got different situations with emotions attached, and you don't quite know what to choose, what's going to be good and bad, which way to go. You may be at a crossroads. A crossroads literally in your life, and more than ever emotionally. Making your actions gel with how you feel inside. That's what emotions are. Being okay with how you feel. And that's being true to yourself, because a lot of people operate in a certain way, but they're not okay with themselves at night and can't look themselves in the mirror. So 7 of Cups being reversed tells me either you're really confused, or you're going to turn away from some choices, or you don't know what to do right now, so you're going to stay at a stalemate. That's kind of what I'm getting from this 7 of Cups. With the reverse is saying all these emotions and all these choices are in front of you, but I think you kind of know which cup is for you, or you know which way to go. Either that's it and you're just being still, or you really don't and you're just like, F it, I don't want to think about it no more. I'm just giving up for right now. It's too much going on, too much emotionally, too much in the physical world. I don't know what to choose. What do I want? What's important? Money, women, a family. clout, status. You just don't know. And I think whether you know or whether you don't, you're at a stalemate. And that's why you're getting the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You know, Seven of Pentacles straight up is hard work. It's arduous. He's looking at what he's did. He's got some more to go, but it's building up to be something nice. I mean, this would be something I want to be a part of or have or take or benefit from what's going on here. But he's laboring. He's laboring. And he's looking at his work and he's thinking and kind of reflecting on his life at a standstill. You know, I didn't say he gave up, but at a standstill. And how it's going to end up is the King of Pentacles. So this is good, and it's higher suit than the other two cards. So you're going to figure this stuff out. You're going to figure the choices. You're going to figure all this stuff out. And at the end, you're going to be the king of your domain. You're going to be the king of your physical realm. You're going to figure out whatever the career stuff is, whatever the hard work is, you're just going to do it. You're looking back, you're pondering, but you're just going to push forward in whatever it is that you're doing that's leading you on the road to making you happy, And you may even find some solace in the emotional realm, because as we see, there's the globe, there's the pentacle, there's the bulls, the berries on the fruit, the adornment, the berries on the garb, showing wealth, showing just fruitfulness, a knowing with the globe, material stability with the bulls. So, you know, monetary with the pentacles, castle in the background, lush green, just overflowing of monetary wealth. I mean, it's the King of Pentacles. It doesn't get any higher than that in the pentacle suit. So, you know, emotions, you're going to come to some conclusions. You may be at a stalemate, career-wise, monetary-wise, and emotion-wise. Not that things are going good, because it's a pentacle. It's just upside down. So you got a ways to go. It's not quite where you want it to be. But it's all going to turn out upright, and it's going to be better than you even thought. Emotions are going to still take some working on, though. And still some choices. There are still going to be some choices to be made. You know, the finances are going to work out. And you know the finances are going to work out because you've been working on some things to make sure you're financially stable and that works out. But the cups and emotions, that may be at a stalemate a little bit longer, you know, because you really got to do the inside work and work on yourself. You know, you could make a choice, but is it what you really want? What's behind door number one? What's behind door number two? So thanks, guys. I know I didn't do a weekly reading, so that's why I decided to record this. This was just a reading I was looking at. That's why I had already laid the cards. I had shuffled and laid the cards. But I'll come back with to finish out the week and do a weekly reading. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you like this one.